Hey everyone! I'm out here at my garden and out with my chickens. I just thought you might enjoy seeing what's going on out here. I wanted to give you an update about the chicks and give you some more information. We had a lot of questions about pasty butt and what causes that. So all in all, the chicks are doing really good. They're really thriving. When they're under the heat lamp, they're just relaxed and comfortable. They're not huddling together, so that is a sign that they're not cold. And they are not all pushing to get away from the heat lamp, which is a sign that they are not hot. So we are tickled to bits and excited to take you guys along as they grow up because they're so darn cute. And then I wanted to let you know we've been raising chicks for about the last 10 years or so. We took a couple years off while we were in town, but then we got right back to it as soon as we could. We've done mail order and we've gone to the feed store and picked them up, and we've hatched out a lot of our own. We even had a turkey that hatched out some of our chicken eggs, which is a really fun thing. Sometime we'll share that with you guys. So I am by no means an expert, but we have had a fair bit of experience with it. So I wanted to share with you what my experience has been, and I know that a lot of people have other tips and ideas, and they sound really great. Some things I hadn't heard of before as I did some searches today. So out of all the chicks yesterday, we only had 2 that were actually plugged. There were about 6 that were dirty altogether that needed cleaned, but only out of 18. And some of the causes for that are temperature changes or stress to the bird. So they came to the feed store in a box, and I believe they were just shipped in, and then they came to us that same day. So they had a huge transition. They went from the mail into the feed store and then came home with us and had to get settled here. So that's a great deal of stress. That's a lot of temperature changes where they might get cold and they all kind of huddle together. That can cause the sticking. Also, they are under a heat lamp. I would love to get one of those little warmers where there's no actual light involved, because those don't radiate quite as much heat, but they can get right under them, kind of like a hen. When a chick is raised with a mama hen, there is a lot of humidity control and temperature control. She's super careful with them. She keeps them tucked under them, and then she preens and she takes such good care of them. She wouldn't ever allow anything like that to stick on their bottom. She would pick it off, and that is the reason, if your mama hens are taking care of them, pasty butt is not an issue. But seeing as we are having chicks in February, which is quite an unnatural thing, obviously they were raised in an incubator and then shipped to us. So in those kind of circumstances, you do end up with issues like that. Another thought that I have, and this is just my own thought, but I know babies have meconium, and their first little poops as their digestive system is getting colonized with all of the beneficial bacteria. It takes a little while for it to get going, and it comes out kind of tarry. And I believe that chickens are the same way, because this issue of the poop getting stuck to their feathers and stuff is usually just an issue for the first 1 to 3 days. It can, it's something to watch out for the first week, but it's really usually not an issue once you get past day 3. So that's something that I wanted to throw out there as just a possibility, something that I've found from my experience. The other thing that you can do is take a little bit of olive oil, and this is something I do with all my babies because those first sticky poops are so hard to clean. But if you take a Q-tip or the end of your finger, either one works, and you just rub some olive oil on those feathers that are right below the vent, then it really helps with the sticking issue. It just kind of tends to slide off of there. So for all you young mamas out there that are about to have babies, put a little bit of olive oil on their bottom when they're born, and every time you change their diaper, and you won't have to deal with those icky, sticky meconium poops. And for all of you chicken owners out there, you can do the same. Put a little bit of oil on their feathers, and then you won't have to worry about the pasty butt near as much. And I think if we would have done that when we brought them home, that probably would have helped, but it's on there now and they're doing really good. So thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys, and we appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for hanging out with us.